Hello and welcome along to another episode of this FM19 story, The Head Coach with me, Daniel. It's season 4, episode 4, and we're back today a lot sooner than planned due to a massive FA Cup tie for Slough Town where we go away to Coventry. That's right, there's only been one game off camera since the last episode where we had a brilliant doubleheader in the league. We beat Carshalton 4-2 in that one, if I show you it quickly. We were fantastic in this game, Aaron Jarvis in particular turning up with a hat-trick and Armani Daly from the right wing getting a goal too. The only slight negative to come out of it was an injury to our only left-back Adam Clark, meaning we go into this big FA Cup tie against Football League opposition with no left-backs fit at the club. I don't know what division Coventry are in the moment. Let's have a look. They're in League 2, so they have come down a division again, and they're near the bottom of it too, with a few injuries, but they've got some good loanee players, and the value of them suggests that they're going to be quality opposition. And look who they've got, a familiar face from our other story, Rowan McDonald, the holding midfielder. It's a shame he could have become that good if he'd stayed with us at Torquay in part of the furniture. But oh well, at least there's one familiar face today, and it shows you the sort of standard of opposition we're up against, in terms of exact players, rather than just getting a list of names. There's not been any other transfer news since the last episode, but there has been a little bit of movement in terms of job interviews. If we take you to the job centre now so you can see, unfortunately we didn't get a job at AFC Wimbledon which we'd applied for. It would have been a really good move for us, because although they're bottom of League 2 at the moment, they just moved back into Plough Lane, their 20,000 seater stadium, and it would have given us such an amount of potential to develop the club if our director of football had been any good there. But unfortunately it wasn't to be. I've cheekily applied for the Luton job in the Championship. Obviously they're my preferred club, I support them, I'm a season ticket holder, it would be a dream come true, but I don't think we're quite ready for that one yet. However, just down the road is Stevenage. We've had an interview there. The fans have labelled us as the leading candidate, but unfortunately the same hasn't happened in the media, and it looks like we might get pipped to the post again. There's also Rochdale down there in the bottom of League 2, up near the Manchester area. That's not a problem either, although the ground is one hell of a walk from the train station, so I don't know if I'd fancy that every day. We've also got Halifax in the National League, a club that are struggling down there, but they are professional, and the one thing we said about leaving Slough Town is that we'd only go to professional teams. The only other one that came up was Eastleigh. They're in the south, the same division as us. They have just dropped down to semi-pro, but the reason they came up is because they asked us to attend an interview. We didn't even apply or show any interest in the role. So it is good to see that we're attracting interest from so-called bigger sides in the division because of the work we've been doing here. But we were going to end our time at Slough Town on a positive after the last episode. They're the first club that have given us a proper opportunity to succeed. They've taken their time with us and we've rewarded them with overachievement. So playing Football League opposition, hopefully doing the club proud and putting the finances back into the black is going to be such an important thing for them, and a great note to leave them on, providing we get one of these jobs or any other that comes up in the next month or two. So let's get straight into the game. We're all awaiting it. It's not on TV, unfortunately. If we'd have been at home, I guess we'd have had a chance, but it wasn't to be this time. Coventry are heavy favourites, 2-5 on. They're in poor form, but they've not been losing games. You could say they're 4 unbeaten. So let's look at the team we've got out for today. Obviously, I've mentioned it. The big weakness is left back, and once we get into the game, we'll drop back and back to a defensive midfielder. We're also missing our first choice left winger Callaghan. He's out for about a month, I think, so we probably won't see him again at this club. But the lineup we have got for today, apart from that left winger at full strength, is Idem in goal, Batten and Williams lower the fullbacks with Okadina and Asigwe in the middle. Daly and Louise are the wingers with Bridge and McCarker in central midfield, and Jarvis and Jatta continue up front, both of them in double figures for the season now. A good lineup overall, but we just wish we had our first choice left wing available. We've got 7 subs, so there's a few options there, and Luke Fairlamb, our reserve left winger, can also cover at left back if Batten has a shocker. Let's get into it and see if we can pull off a shock. Coventry playing a slightly weird variation of the 4-3-3, but we don't mind, we're focused on ourselves, we just want a good day out, so we're going to tell the lads to pick up where they left off. They were brilliant in the last few games, and we're going to go to our tactics now and change things up a bit. So Batten's going to go back to a defensive fullback. We're certainly not going to play with a positive mentality, we're going to go back to balanced as we were last season. We're also going to make some changes in terms of tactical tweaks, time wasting all the time. We're still playing for set pieces, and we're going to slow the ball down when the keeper gets it. We just want to make sure that we don't get humiliated, if nothing else. But let's get into it. It's Coventry with the kickoff, and they've got early possession here with Bayliss out to the left. Broadhead, he's bringing it inside, he's not really got much pressure on him, and he's got a chance to run at us. That's a little bit too easy. Woods on the right, cuts it back to Grimmer, and Agogo's been intercepted by Makaka. Brilliant play, and he tried to get Jarvis in behind, but it didn't quite go through. A few minutes gone, and we're doing okay. Batten gets the throw into Daly. We're in an attacking position here. Jarvis loses out in the air in the box, and Makaka recycles possession. Bridge gets it to the left of Batten. If he's got any sense, he'll play it to Daly, but we haven't got any left footers in the team, and it just shows, unfortunately. We haven't got anyone that can take on a man down the line. They're all cutting inside and putting in crosses from deeper positions, which aren't quite as effective. You've seen this season already on camera. Jarvis scores so many goals where the ball's coming into the box, as Idem nearly gets beaten at his near post by a deflected cross, but he manages to get a touch on it behind for a corner. But as I said, you have seen where we've got to the byline and got crosses in so many times this season, and Jarvis has been so brilliant in the air, but he's just not got the angle to get on the end of these ones. As Coventry get in again with Woods, and he then makes a fantastic save to tip it behind, as my voice starts to disintegrate. We are a bit under the weather today, so apologies if my voice disappears at some point, but I will try and be with you for the rest of the episode. 10 minutes gone, and it's still 0-0, which is all we could have asked for. An early injury for Jack Bridge. He picked a yellow card up in the process with a tackle all of his own doing, but we're getting the ball away from a corner now. It's a bit of a scramble in our box. Woods again with a delivery towards Broadhead, and it's knocked away by Williams low. Agogo recycles it on the edge of the box. There's so much time. Davis into Agogo again, and now McDonald. We hope he doesn't score the goal against us. We don't want him letting us down in 2 saves. McDonald again on the edge of the box this time. It's deflected away, but it falls to him again on the edge. This is going to be the story of the game, I'm afraid. Us sitting on the edge of our box and watching their shots rattle the woodwork like that one. Bayliss, I think it was, who had it. Makaka blocks the second one, and the ball's behind for a throw-in, but I don't know how much longer Bridge will last. We've got a throw-in in a defensive area on the right, and it's going to be a Coventry highlight as they win it straight back. Bayliss keeps shooting from 30 yards, but this time it was wayward and a long way wide. A quarter of the game gone, and we're still keeping a clean sheet at the moment. It's Bayliss again, 25 yards out to Davis on the left. Crosses towards the centre forward, but it's comfortable for Idem as he gets down to his right hand side to save. It's another corner for Coventry coming in, an in-swinger to McDonald, blocks down for the centre forward but it's cleared away, and Louise can go long to Jatta. He's got no support at all, and you just feel it's a matter of time before he loses it, but I take it back. He does brilliantly there to win a free kick, and we manage to get a breather. Aaron Jarvis is on a yellow now as well, as McDonald gets the ball for another Coventry attack. The midfield three are dominating. Agogo comes into the box. His shot deflects off Makaka, who's thrown himself in front of everything, and it falls comfortably for the goalkeeper. Can we make it to half time? Although Coventry have got another one now. Makaka intercepts it and a Sigwy clears long. There's no one up there. It's just headed back at us. Makaka knocks it down but it's poor, and now Bayliss can bring it forward for Coventry. There's not many fans in the ground, so any chance of a big financial boost is unlikely. I wonder if in-game they're still having their debate with the board. They're not happy with them in real life, and it looks like that's reflected in-game. Williams gets the ball again. I can see there's quite a few Slough fans to the left there, but we're not getting much action at that end until the second half, when Coventry will be attacking it. Woods with the ball on the right for them again. They're getting to the byline, but they've cut it back to Agogo at the edge. Goes for the shot, and he then makes a good save to get it behind for a corner, and it's going to be another chance for Coventry to score late on in the first half. Woods with the delivery. Jarvis at that front post heading away brilliantly. Woods again with the delivery, Willie. He gets into the middle. Broadhead scores, and on a stroke of half time, it's 1-0 to Coventry. We just couldn't hold on, and with their 17th attempt of the match, they managed to take the lead. And at half time, we're going to be 1-0 down, but a fantastic effort from the lads. Let's give the team talk then. We're not going to tell them it was that disappointing, are we? There's got to be something else. We're going to tell them to prove a point. I'm ignoring the assistant for that one, but we are going to take Jack Bridge off. The injury's got to him, and I just don't know whether to bring Rowe or Kane on. Rowe is so much the better player, but he's not a determined lad. He's only got 1 foot, and more importantly, he's not performed particularly well this season. I'm going to bring Brandon Kane on. He's a homegrown youngster at the club, and he'll at least do us proud and work hard. So Kane's on for Bridge. It's an enforced change. We would have played Bridge for the whole game, but in the second half, hopefully we can create at least a couple of chances as Daly crosses early but is headed away. We're just missing a left footer, and I may well bring on Fairlam towards the end just to try and get to the byline. Davis with a cross for Coventry, but it's blocked. Bayliss gets it back to McDonald and Agogo. Woods coming in, a great effort on goal, but it's just high and wide, and thankfully we survive with a goal kick. We've got the ball with Jatta on halfway, who gives it away to Hawkins. The ball's just coming straight back. It's not sticking up there. We're not finding Jarvis the target man, and Idem has to get down again to make a save, but it was fairly comfortable in truth. Williams low with a free kick in a defensive area. Makaka to Louise, tries to go over the top to Jatta. Grimmer wins it though, and now Bayliss brings it away. They've just got that extra yard and zip in midfield, and they're just beating us to every ball, even though we're working hard and trying. Bayliss gets the ball to a go-go. Back to McDonald, who's got so much time. They play a 1-2 and get it out to the right to Grimmer. Grimmer's going to deliver here as he finds Broadhead, and it's straight at the keeper again. But so many chances. I think that's their 20th of the match. And with 10 minutes gone in the second half, we're lucky it's only 1-0. We're going to make a couple of changes in a minute. Woods is attacking us again. Davis on the left gets to the byline, cuts inside the area. Broadhead shot's blocked, and it's behind for a corner. And we'll just see this out before we make our changes. I don't know whether to take Daly or Louise off. We'll decide in a minute, but Grimmer gets the header, and it's over the bar comfortably. I would take Daly off and rate him, but Louise is nervous. So Daly goes to his preferred right-hand side, and we bring on Fairlam. At this point, it's more important to have players in their natural position rather than those that are performing well or higher quality. So that change has been made, and Daly tries to get on the end of a goal kick, but it's come straight back at us. The centre forward gets it wide to Broadhead. He gets to the byline and cuts back again. Easy ball for Davis, who charges into the area. A go-go shoots and it deflects, but Batten clears it long. He's had a really good game at left back in truth. He's been our best player in terms of rating, apart from the goalkeeper. Definitely our best outfield player, and for a person who can't even play in that position, that's a brilliant achievement. A go-go gets the ball wide to Davis. We're commentating on Coventry attacks time and time again. It's wide to Davis again, who gets to the byline. Deflects off Williams low and back to Broadhead. We would take Williams low off at this point, but we haven't really got another option. Daly gets over halfway on the right. Can we finally create a chance? Jatta can't get on the end of that, and Woods will bring it away. And no was the answer to that first question. Woods has charged through the whole midfield, finds Bayliss, who's got an option in Woods, goes for the shot. He's just wide of the post, and we're starting to open up a bit now as we run out of legs in midfield. 20 minutes to go, it's Coventry again with a free kick. Broadhead gets it inside to Bayliss 30 yards out, goes for the shot, and he then makes a comfortable save. And we're going to make our final change of the match, I think. I'm not quite sure what to do. We've got Jarvis, who's not playing too well, who's a target man on a yellow. Williams Lowe's been poor at right back, but we haven't got another option. So it is going to be Jarvis. We're going to take him off, rest him for the league, which is more important at this stage. Just in case we don't get our move, we want to make sure we reach the playoffs this year. Jarvis off. Francis is on. He's not much of a weaker option, but he hasn't been scoring goals too much. 15 minutes to go, and we're 1-0 down. Idem with a goal kick. We know where this is coming straight back at us. It's gone long, that one. Howkins brings it down the centre half for Coventry and goes back to the keeper, who clears it long. No one's got there apart from Williams low, and now Daly on the right. He goes over the top. Francis hasn't read it, and it's gone back to the keeper in the end. He goes long again this time. The centre forward loses out to a Sigwe, but it's forward over the top, and Okadina has to mop up brilliantly. Cleared long, and I'll tell you what, these lads have worked so hard. Francis loses out in the air, but Daly goes long over the top. We're not really working effectively with those long balls. We're just not beating the centre halves. Normally in the National League South, they just go down the channels and we'd have time to chase them. But their centre halves are on a different standard and can read a straight ball over the top. Heath on the edge for the shot, deflects off 3 players, and the last one was Okadina as it goes in. But the goal's been given to Heath. I think it was on target anyway, but 2 or 3 deflections have cost us the goal, and 2 of the back four's ratings have gone into the 5 as a result. Makaka gets it to Williams low, who goes long, and we've given the ball away again. As Sigwe nods away, we've worked so hard, but it's just not going to be enough. And unfortunately, we've just got to try not to let in too many goals. You see this in FA Cup ties so much, where a team's 1-0 down or level and working so hard, and then as they run out of legs in the last 20 or 15 minutes, they concede 2, 3, 4 goals, and it gives an unfortunate shine on the big day out. Grimmer gets the ball back to McDonald in the middle for Coventry. Heath on the edge goes for the shot, and it's just wide of the post. Unfortunately, we have just run out of legs. McDonald's been asked to be closed down now. Okadina gets the ball back. Makaka goes for the shot, and it's just deflected behind by a Coventry leg. He threw himself in front of the shot, but we have had a really good effort at goal there. Fairland with the corner to the back post. Okadina wins the header, but that's not troubling anyone, and it's behind for a Coventry goal kick. We've nearly seen out time now, but we've got another corner. We're starting to get possession here. What's going on? A bit of territory and we're attacking them. Makaka on the edge goes for the shot, just over the bar. And although we've only had 28% possession and we haven't done too well on our big day out, the fans have got some chances to cheer about there. Kane heads the ball away. He's been quite good since he's come on in the second half. Davis to Heath and Davis again. He's switched to the right hand side for Grimmer. Woods coming into the area but goes back to McDonald, and now Grimmer's on the overlap on the right. Delivers it, does he? He goes back to Heath on the edge. Shoots just wide, and we survive at 2 with just a few minutes left, which wouldn't be a bad result in all honesty. You can see Rowan McDonald, the man we pinpointed as a highlighted man, because he was there from our other save and we knew his name. He's been the man of the match in this one. Jatta gets on the end of the ball, a long kick from the keeper which finally got over the top, but Coventry clear it away. The whistle goes. I tell you what, the lads have worked hard and done themselves proud. A 2-0 defeat. We did manage a shot on target, but we had a bit of territory towards the end. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough, and we go away empty-handed. But a good effort nonetheless, and I'm proud of that if it is our final episode at the club. Just like I was last time, this season has really gone well so far, considering we had some difficult circumstances at the start. We're up in the playoff places in the league. If we take you to the competitions, we're in third place, 6 points off the top, but 6 points clear of the playoff places. And I feel at this point we should highlight Jarvis, who in addition to his 3 goals in the FA Cup, has scored 11 in the league in 16 games. A fantastic player, and maybe he'll end up with us for a third time later down the line. Let's quickly look at what they've said about the game. They've said that Coventry coasted past us, which was pretty fair. We never really had a sniff at winning the game, but we did put in a good performance. Bridge is injured, but it's only a week long, so he'll only miss 1 game, and hopefully we'll have Adam Clark back soon too. Francis is in a goal drought, that's why he hasn't been playing, but unfortunately it didn't end against Coventry. But as I mentioned, this will likely be the last episode at Slough Town. With the number of jobs that we've been in the running for, plus the slightly different reaction we're getting from fans and the media when we're attending interviews, I do feel it's just a matter of time before we get an opportunity. If not, we will be back in early January to show you a couple of games. You can see we've actually got 3 quite big matches at the start of that month. Chelmsford, Hemel Hempstead and Woking. So we'll show you a couple of them if we're still here. But I've got a feeling, as I've said, that the next episode's going to be a goodbye to Slough Town and an introduction to a new team. But if you did enjoy this episode, please put a thumbs up on it. Let me know in the comments what you think about our chances of getting another job. Do you think we'll get given an opportunity at a Football League team, maybe one struggling in League 2 like a Stevenage, or will we have to settle for a professional club in the middle of the National League? Either way, I'm not fussed, but let me know what you think we'll end up with. Give me your thoughts on our performance against Coventry and our start to the season so far, and your favourite memory from Slough Town on the assumption that we're going to be leaving in the next episode. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager content from my 2 FM19 stories, this one the head coach, as well as my other story, part of the furniture with Torquay United, the one club challenge where we tried to take them from the bottom playable league to the top of English football and European success. We'll also have weekly content from my FIFA 19 lower league career with Crew Alexandra, where we're also trying to take them to the top of English and European football. But a massive thanks for watching this one as always, and we'll see you next time.